Welcome to The Starting Block. I'm Carly Fields.
And I'm Sydney Matagu.
And this is the show that's going to teach you everything you need to know to become a successful business entrepreneur.
Yes, on The Starting Block, we're going to be following 12 candidates as I go through Services Seata's new venture creation program and be equipped to become self-sustained business owners.
We're looking at these 12 individuals, narrowed down from a much larger group of people who applied for the positions. And we're looking at them in terms of what their original ideas are and how they're going to put those ideas into a business plan, where they're going to get their money from, and do they have the capacity to convince people to invest in their businesses and then to convince people to buy their product or their services. So we're going to track them. And more importantly, we want to look at their emotions and what's going on in their head and their support structures, their families and their friends, and whether or not they're getting support from people who believe in them or don't believe in them. You know, a test of a good entrepreneur, a good business person is, can you get people to believe in you? And without that, your business is a failure.
Learners will embark on a national certificate in new venture creation at an NQF level 4 with a minimum of 162 credits.
We are looking for learners that will be committed to a one-year program, which is what a learnership is all about. We are also looking for people who will take up the opportunity to open up a new business, to take advantage of what skills development can actually do for them. A person that will establish a business by the end of the learnership and hopefully sustain that business even after the learnership has been completed.
Well, and now it's time to find out the names of the top 12 people who are most motivated and ambitious in the group.
Rodney, who likes reading, wants to own a cleaning company. Kosinati runs his dad's bar and would like to open one of his own. Shadrach spends most of his time in church and would like to open an internet cafe. Nomia is a dedicated mom who wants to have her own computer training center.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Mbali loves kids and is bent on running her own play center. Tabiso hopes to have his own filling station in his hometown. Lerato has dreams of alleviating unemployment by opening a recruitment agency. Ndabentle is a budding chef who enjoys Italian food and wants an upmarket restaurant. Wikanyo owns and runs a small graphics company and is looking to grow. Midupe wants to change the face of advertising using buses. Magdalene has a cleaning company and is passionate about growth.
In order for you to get but it must be the service provider from Umsombo.
Debocha has green fingers and wants to put them to good use running her own nursery.
There will be training, there will be implementation, and there will be a challenge. We'll be operating on the basis where, first of all, we will discuss, debate, train, educate, coach, and mentor how something has to happen. You will go out there in the format of a challenge and you will complete that. Once you have completed that, you'll bring it back and you'll do presentations. Those presentations will be assessed as we go along and we'll give you feedback continuously. And as that continuous feedback gets given to you, you're going to be expected to improve on it all the time.
Bafunzi batfola somabhizinisi lo benempumelelo kubhizinisi babhale ngaye bese bethfula labakufunzile eklasini.
Identify a successful entrepreneur and come up with an interview. And remember, on Friday, you guys need to do what? You guys need to give us your findings.
I'm sure it's a bit nervous for you to do it at first, but remember, the longer you're in the business, the more you're going to be more comfortable because you have to be in the limelight all the time from now on. You can't be scared.
Now let's go check out what our NBC candidates thought.
Judges selected the 3 best business plans from the learners' submissions. In 3rd place, we have Lerato Molefe. In 2nd place, Magdalene Sejacho. And in 1st place, Medupe Sejamahola.
What I really found was that 3 things that matter is people, people, people. First, the person, you as an entrepreneur. Second, your people as your employees. And third, your partners, the people who you work with. And throughout the learnership, I learned many skills from marketing down to finance and a lot of broad business learning. But as well, you have to do some learning about yourself as an entrepreneur, and you have to do some learning about yourself as a person.
Well, that's it. We've come to the end of a 13-episode series on new venture creation. The way we see it, we've seen 20-odd individuals narrow down to a smaller group of 12 who've been through a grueling time with a very demanding set of service providers, not just training organizations, whose sole objective is to grow those individuals and their very loose ideas into concrete, sustainable businesses. It is not easy in this country to set up a new business and to keep it sustainable. The new venture creation learnership is not going to create entrepreneurs of people who do not have that intrinsic spirit and passion to become an entrepreneur. The next time we invest as a Service SABC, it will not just be in a follow-up of these businesses, but taking entrepreneurial spirit to a higher level. Thank you from the Service SABC for joining us.
And be identified.